All praise and glory be to our Father. You know, when you think you're good, every man is good in his own eyes, I say. Every man is good in his own eyes. I ain't never thought I was good in my own eyes. That's one thing I ain't never thought, because I know my life. I know what I done, and we all got to account. And I'm still accounting to this day, because no matter how much I try to be different and change, I'm attacked because of my past, I believe, or judged by my past, which that's atonement. Um, but my thing is, the same people that hurt you are the same ones that you hurt, and they hurt you. But you stay true, you stay firm, you stay forgiven, you stay always receiving them with open arms. That is forgiveness. Forgiveness comes with action. It's more than words. It's something seen, it's something felt, just like the pain that was caused, whether by words or by actions. Um, it's still caused. And when you're trying to change so bad and be something way different than you ever been, to truly love everyone around you, it's like people think you're full of shit. Excuse my language. Um, but that's what it seems like. And I have no clue on why that is. You want me to be a pimp. You want me to be a drug dealer. You want me to be a drunk. You want me to be a whoremonger. You want me to be jacking off in a secret place. What do you want from me? You want me to be flashy, flashy. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What else do I have to try to give up as I try to lay down my life and not do what I used to do at all? I don't go shoot no pool. I don't do none of that. I don't tell nobody not to do what they're doing. Have fun. It's your life. And my life is my life. But I see a lot of life being lost and taken, and our family dying. And young. Younger than what the Bible say we can live. The Bible say we can live longer. But, um, everything I try to do, I am blessed, and I am blessed in that thing that I do. If I do it, if I get up and do it, I'm blessed in it. What is the purpose if you don't have no one to share it with? And it's not just your wife and your child, but everyone that you have met along life. Everyone should still be friends and care for each other, right? But when you're going through something and no one is seeing that you're going through something and don't reach out, that hurts even more. And then you go through more stuff, and then you go through more stuff. It seemed like, after I lost my grandmother, I lost my mom, never really had my dad. My brothers and sisters, they got lives, they got their children. Um, I've always been a loner. Even though people see me around, they know I've been a loner. We ain't stayed no nights. We ain't been going to do nothing really together. I've always been a loner all my life, roaming around, trying to figure out my place. Where is I? Where reside I? Trying to build connections. Connections get broken because they was started on shaky foundation, and that happens. But my thing is now with all this stuff going on. This is bigger than me. I didn't start coronavirus, Omicron, or anything that harms a person. Opioids, alcoholism, crack, heroin, Vicodin, or whatever, man. Just everything under the sun. I ain't did all of that. Did I engage in some of that stuff? Yeah. Did I use all them different types of drugs? No, I didn't do that. I ate heroin and cocaine and stuff. I smoke weed. And, I drink. I don't even drink no more. I drink a little wine every now and again. But that's me. I don't judge nobody for that. I just want people to live and live a longer life. My life ain't promised. I could die tomorrow, even though I don't do some of those things. I could still die. I could still lose my life over something else, over an argument, or somebody driving too crazy, and I get run over while I'm riding my bike, or crash. No, I'm just saying, man, I'm not perfect. I don't know why people expect. I'm not perfect. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to start conversations with my people around me because we are around each other. But I guess if it's not entertainment, if it ain't love and hip hop, if it ain't empire or promotion, if it ain't something on TV or something out in the world, it's no interest. It's no interest because we all working so hard to live. I know that's what it is. We working to pay these bills. Ain't nobody got time to play no games, right? Ain't nobody got time to play life. Ain't nobody got time to play life. They got to pay for life. So that's what the hell it is. You're paying for life. Everyone paying for life. I ain't paying in life, for life. I ain't gonna pay for my death because I don't give a damn about it. If it come, it come. You know what I mean? I know my pain. I know my suffering. And I know me trying to love and me trying to forgive those that know they wronged me in deep ways that they can never forget. There's certain things that certain people can never forget what they done to me. Because I can't forget it. But they done it. They have to live with that. They have to live with that. I forgave them. In my heart, mind, body, and soul. I forgave them. I forgave them by not either killing myself or killing them. That's when I forgave them. I forgave them when I told them I still love them. I forgave them. But I ain't got a damn sorry. So I know that I am not the bad individual. Some I got sorry from. Some never said nothing and looked me right in my face. But it's cool. I still forgive them. But that's how I know what I know. That's the spirit of discernment. That's the spirit of discernment because you're willing to do something that someone else won't do. No matter if you know they wronged you. They wronged you. You know that and they know that. They say if someone raped you, someone molested you, they know they did that thing. They got to live with that thing for the rest of their life. You forgave them. They never said a word to you because they can't. They're ashamed. You know what I mean? I'm not ashamed. I don't have no remorse. And I don't have no hatred. I don't have no animosity towards nothing that happens to a person because things happen and we forgive and we grow because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And so now I know I'm stronger because of that. And I believe the Father is hearing me because of my pain. But we're going to read Psalms 22. Peace and shalom, family. I love you. May God, my God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me? So far from heeding my groans? My God, by day I cry to you, but there is no answer. In the night I cry with no respite. You, the praise of Israel, are enthroned in the sanctuary. In you our fathers put their trust. They trusted and you rescued them. To you they cried and were delivered. In you they trusted and were not discounted. I am a worm, not a man, abused by everyone, scorned by the people. All who see me jeer at me, grimace at me, and wag their heads. He threw himself on the Lord for rescue. Let the Lord deliver him, for he holds him dear. But you are but you are he who brought me from the womb, who laid me at my mother's breast. To your care I was entrusted at birth. For my mother's womb you have been my God. Do not remain far from me, for trouble is near and I have no helper. I heard of bulls surrounds me. A herd of bulls surrounds me. Great bulls of Bashan beset me. Lions ravening raving and roaring, open their mouths wide against me. My strength drains away like water, and all my bones are racked. My heart has turned to wax and melts within me. My mouth is dry as a potsherd. My tongue sticks to my gums. I am laid low in the dust of death. Hounds are all about me. A band of ruffians rings me around, and they have bound me hand and foot. I tell my tale of misery while they look on gloating. They share out my clothes among them and cast lots for my garments. But do not remain far, Lord. You are my help. Come quickly to my aid. Deliver me from the sword, my precious life from the axe. Save me from the lion's mouth, this poor body from the horns of the wild ox. I shall declare your fame to my associates, praising you in the midst of the assembly. You that fear the Lord, praise him. Hold him in honor, all you descendants of Jacob. Revere, revere him, you descendants of Israel. For he has not scorned him who is downtrodden, nor shrunk in loathing from his plight, nor hidden his face from him, but he has listened to his cry for help. You inspire my praise in the great assembly. I shall fulfill my vows in the sight of those who fear you. Let the humble eat and be satisfied. Let those who seek the Lord praise him. May you always be in good heart. Let all the ends of the earth remember and turn again to the Lord. Let all the families of the nations bow before him. Trying to hold this in. What's let the humble and say that. Let all the ends of the earth remember. Okay, 27. The start of my address. I used to be 42. I'm 43. 2704. Two people missing. Let all the families of the nations bow before him, for kingly power belongs to the Lord. Dominion over the nation is his. How can those who sleep in the earth do him homage? How can those who go down to the grave do obedience? Absence. But I shall live for his sake. My descendants will serve him. The coming generations will be told of the Lord, at least by me, if I can, if I'm permitted. They will make known his righteous deeds, declaring to a people yet unborn, the Lord has acted. To a people not yet unborn. When was this book written? Bible 1611 or something like that. First one came out, supposedly. And it says, they will make known his righteous deeds, declaring to the people yet unborn. Unborn means they ain't here yet. And that was 1611. That was what, 300, 400 years ago, right? Something like that. Right, we're in year 2000, 400 years, 4, something like that, year 20, 400 years. And people weren't born, when was they born? Was it another Bible come out? Another one? What people was that? The Jew people, us people, right now, is just me. There's gonna be a new heaven and a new earth to the people that's born in these generations. If they make it, if they ain't shut down in the school, like I'm doing that. I'm the wicked one, right? No, I ain't the wicked one, but it is something happening on the land. And I think it's because of the wickedness and the unfaithfulness, the whoremongering, and all the things that people think they keep doing and getting away with and pointing a finger at certain people because a person pointing a finger at you and saying, believe in God. I'm wrong because I tell you to believe in God. Well, you get away from me, you heathen. I don't care who you is. May you stop breathing. Because if you don't believe in the Most High Living Father, I don't believe in you. I don't believe you should exist. That's just my thoughts and my opinion on it. If you don't want to come to the truth and you want to come to the light that there is one creator, one Father in the heavens. That's why he wrote the book. He wrote the book because he is one and he sees all things under the sun and he knows the intent of the heart. Do you know the intent of my heart, or do you judge me from my past deeds and can't get past my past deeds as if I still do those past deeds? If someone says I still do my past deeds, tell me what they are. What do I still do? What do I do differently? I give praise and I give glory daily. What do you do? What have you done lately? What have you done lately? Have you screamed to the high heavens to the Father? Have you prayed and meditate every day? Or are you chasing at the kids and chasing at the women and chasing at the whatever you chasing at? I'm chasing and seeking the kingdom. The kingdom. That's what he said. Do seek ye the kingdom, and all these things will be added to you. Well, first you're gonna lose a lot of things because you seeking the kingdom. You ain't seeking man. You ain't seeking games. You ain't seeking children. You seeking the Father, trying to give him praise and give him his glory for everything created under his Son. So yeah, I can do whatever I wish because I'm not perfect. He who has no sin cast the first stone. I don't engage in sin, but when it comes to the Father and children, I'm passionate. And when it comes to my neighbor and when it comes to life, and there is life all around us. And we are all suffering and going through things. We're working hard to survive, some of us. Some of us are not. I'm not working that hard. I just started working. And I'm ready to put work in. I used to work a lot. I used to do a lot of different things. But now I try to limit the things I do because we live in the real world and people are affected everywhere. And instead of letting a bond be broken and never building it up again, I don't understand that. As if friends come cheap, I guess. Friends come cheap. Family come cheap. No one is cheap. No one, not one person is cheap. No matter what was done or did. We can never get past nothing as people on the earth if we don't get past the things that's on the earth, whether it be racism, whether it be grudges, whether it be whatever it is that's negative is negative. Think about positive and think about negative. Make a line of what you're doing positive every day. How many times are you yelling a day? How many times are you fighting with somebody a day? How many times are you lying a day? How many times are you stealing a day? How many times are you praying and giving praise to the Father a day? I do it all day, all day, all day in my mind. I ain't got no choice because I feel like I'm being seen and I feel like I'm being watched. I feel like I'm being seen. I feel like I'm being watched. Not by no one around me. I feel like I'm being watched from the heavens. And that's the truth. I feel like there's this presence right in front of me and I can't even see them, but they can see me. That's what I feel. But I don't feel they're there to harm me at all. I don't feel like they're there to harm me. I feel like they're there to protect me, to keep me in the way. You know why? Because that's something I've been doing. Why people wonder why, oh, he's homeless. Oh, he's this, he's that. I've been praying, brother. I've been praying. I'm still here. You better than me. I'm 43. How old are you? I'm healthy. Want to race? Want to exercise together? What? Yeah, I was homeless than most people because I was meditating. So I was going away. Yeah, I was going away. So I wasn't at home. So it didn't matter that I didn't have a regular home. And I still don't have a regular home, but it's a home to me because it's a roof over my head. There's some people living in a tent. There's some people ain't living in a mission. So a lot of people doing a lot of things, and I didn't put them in those positions. But people know they're in those positions while they're driving by them in fancy cars. I just say, I'm built different. I can't do that no more. I can't do that. It's hard for me to do that. It's hard for me to ride by somebody and not offer something to them if I can. A ride, some food, some money if I got it. That's me. If I'm a bad guy for that, then I'll be a bad guy all the rest of my life. Call me Tony Montana. Say goodnight to the bad guy. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, I love you, family. And I don't want to make this video too long because it'd be hard to upload. I was just crying, but I stopped crying because you afflicted. You know, you know, where is the scripture that it says, if you was of the world will love his own. But being that you're not of the world will persecute you. I know what's happening to me. So I know why I'm being guided and why I'm being protected. It all makes sense. And if I ain't being guided and protected and I'm about to be cut down or dead, then that's a presence that's preparing me for that. But whatever it is, let the Father's will be done because his will is righteous. I am not righteous. I'm not completely righteous. I try to be righteous. I'm trying to be holy. I'm trying to be different than what I was. That's the difference. So I be iffy about drinking coffee. Do you think about that? Do you think that's a problem? Drinking a little coffee? I think about if is this a problem? I used to drink it with sugar and stuff. Now I try to drink it just black and still wonder, is that a problem? Everything that I do, I wonder if it's a problem. Problem for who? Me? You? Or God? I don't want it to be a problem for God, so I ask Father to take away whatever you don't want me to have and give me what you want me to have. Because when you give me what you want me to have, I'm going to cherish it. I'm going to love it. So if I have my family in my life, when I'm in their life, I'm going to tell them I love them. Period. Hey, I'm going to say, hey, I love you. If I got whatever I got, you got. Because once I say I love you, that's what that means. Whatever I have is yours. And we work together. That's how we make it. It's like the church, right? If you go to a church and they put a plate around, they pass a plate, that plate to me should be for everyone. Everyone that's in the congregation that's struggling with their bills or their family member locked up and can't call home or whatever. But you know what? I think differently than most people. So I give praise and I give glory to the Father. Keep attacking me. I love it. I love the hate because that's persecution. Because I don't hate you. I try to speak sensibly, but people want to pull the dragon out. You know what I mean? I wrestled with that dragon. The spirit always wars with the flesh. I ain't trying to war with my flesh no more. And if I see you and you're in flesh, ain't your flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone? Or am I the only one that's flesh and bone? But I'm spirit too. And I'd rather be spirit first. We spirit first, right? When we spirit first, we're spirit and we came into this world, we were born in sin, grew up in sin. And so we started to sin. And then I had to ascend. And then I descended and came back. And now I'm between. Ascended and descended, because in my Father's house there's many mansions. Many mansions in his house. Am I in my Father's house? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because he wouldn't tolerate a lot of stuff that's going on. The place would be wiped out. You know? I'm saying, I know me. Because I know if I was still doing a lot of things I'd have been already wiped out. I wouldn't have the protection that I have going where I go. I have no fear going anywhere. I don't fear death. I don't have no driver's license. My plates don't go to my car. I haven't in a long time. I haven't had a driver's license since 2013, 14. You want to call me lawless? No, I ain't lawless. I just don't think people should be paying for things that you don't need. If I buy a car and the plates go to the car, why do I need to buy a sticker? That's just extra money you're taking from poor people to me. And I have my opinion. And I can have an opinion, right? I'm just saying it's a great unbalance in the world when people making $40, $50 million, $60 million and say, oh, it's because of their talent. Okay, share the wealth, spread it. You know where the ghetto's at. You know where people are struggling at. And I ain't talking about me because I'm saying that. I'm 43. They made it this far. There's a lot of people who made it as far as I have. So, I'm blessed. That's a blessing in itself. And if I was to say it wasn't, I would be a fool. And I'm 43. As I say, what else is 4 and 3? Add it together. 7. Subtract 3 from the 4. You get what? 1. There's one God, right? But, and also, what? 4 and 3 is 7. Right? Right? 7 day he rested. Who shall rouse him up? Who's going to rouse him up? Somebody rousing him up. A lot of people rousing him up. A lot of people rousing him up. I hope I'm not one of them. I give praise and glory to you, Father. I thank you for the blessings that you bestowed over me, and I take my punishment, my chastisement right now here on this earth, so that way I can inherit the earth, not the spirit realm. I don't want to go to the spirit realm. I don't want to be dead and cut off or in the grave, because there's a lot of people going away, young, old, being shot down and killed. Devil knows he has a short time. I don't know how long my time is. For real. Because the Father is infinite. Because after that 7 comes 8. And you turn that sideways, it's an infinity sign. If someone can say I'm saying something wrong, say it. Look the stuff up that I'm saying. Read it in the book, the Bible, or look up the infinity sign. On the 7th day he rested. Who shall rouse him up? Then you have 9. Then you have 10 and start all over again, baby. That 1, 10, 1, 1. Because 0 is no number. That's the earth. It's going to be wiped clean and brought anew. Believe that. Peace, blessings, and shalom. Heathens. You know who you are, heathens. But to the chosen children, the elect 44, the remnant, the multitude, and those adopted, be blessed and give praise and glory to the Father.